Hello friends, and welcome back to Classroom Setup Day 2. Monday and Tuesday I was helping with a little training on the unique learning system for some coworkers in my district. So I had a bit of things that I needed to bring back, and that really got me motivated to get here and get some things done. On the order of business today is I've got, my snack, and then the new remote and sockets that I need, and I got some more magnetic hooks from Amazon so I can tackle this light project. So I did find the remote the last time I was here fumbling around, so I'll show you what it looks like. One is normally the lights under the smart board, and that's not plugged in. There's two. I think three's over here. And that must not be plugged in either. Okay, so figure that out. Okay, so this is what we got so far. So basically, you just plug this into the wall where you want it, and then you plug the light in, and then that's how the remote works. My 5th grade coworker next door is gonna come at about 10 o'clock, so I have 45 minutes until she comes, and then I get absolutely nothing done because we just talk too much. So on a day like today, if that shade was up, it'd still be an okay amount of light. Like that corner, I guess it looks a little lighter than it actually appears in real life, but trust me, it's dark over there, and actually this shows up really well on camera. Like in person, I wouldn't want to read in here at this light level. So this is just the 3 lights, like this, except like these are kind of tucked. Usually it's above more. So all the purple lights that I'm working on over there will be on this. Voila, the purple corner. Dark, light, hooray. So then I have 2 more of these to do whatever with, but with this, so I don't lose it, I'm gonna tape them together or Velcro them or something, so just the lights, remotes stay together. I knew when I ordered those magnetic hooks that I should have gotten 2, but I only got 1 because I forgot that I've had this from Hobby Lobby in my car, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I got these bows like the second to last week of school and I put them up. So I got 4 of the bows. So I knew that I needed 4 of those rainbowy disco-y things when they went on sale. The bow thing must be a little bit shorter than the disco-y thing because they're obviously on the same beam thing that the hooks are on. So I'm gonna have to need enough hooks that I can go 1, 2, 3, and each beam has a hook instead of skipping one, because the bows, I just skip the middle one and that looks fine, and that does not. And in case you're wondering why I can't just like run to Walmart, the ones I got from Amazon, it's like a 10-pack for $6. But those big magnetic ones right there, the ones from Walmart, and those are like $3 a hook. When it's like the same magnetness. So another day of me leaving the lights looking like trash. Oh well. Nice thing about teaching special education is I always have Velcro, whereas like if you teach general education, you probably don't have a stash of Velcro. So if you really need some Velcro, I guess you have to ask your coworker, but this is what we're gonna work with. That way if I need to change the batteries, I can do so, but looks good. But I still have this extra one. I didn't even notice how bad this guy is starting to just like fall apart on the bottom. I've had this since my old classroom, and the school district bought this for me because my old classroom was 3 rooms and now it is currently 3 rooms because they put the walls back up, like 3 little offices made into 1 classroom. And so I needed something to block the door because I had kids running out the door, and I had 3 doors to choose from, so it was like ring around the rosy, and that had to stop. So the district bought me this to block a door, which is great, but we're gonna need to replace you, I think, this year. What I would really like for this little replacement guy is like the big garage style metal shelving units, but like on wheels, so that I don't have to take it out of the cube organizers every time I have to truck it out to the hallway. So I guess we'll work on getting some money for that. We get money through the PTO, and we also have money through special education. But if you are a teacher, you probably know that funding this year is a little problematic. So I'm not sure how much money special education has to just replace furniture that's not exactly broken yet. So we'll have to wait and see, I guess. And I have my list over here, and I know what I need to do. Like, yeah, the lights are mostly done. I need to clean out that closet. You need to fix the ULS wall, and I need to do the mat talk board. Do I really feel like doing this closet right now? No, because by organizing the closet, I know I want to redo the labels, and I also really want to paint it. So in a perfect world, I would organize, paint, let it dry, and come back the next day. And I'm thinking that's going to be more of an August job, because I have a couple trainings here in August that I have to come to that are paid. So I'd like to do that then, I think. The lights, we're waiting on the hooks. This board, I mean, I guess I could do it now, but it's not a must-have by any means. And I know that because we're getting rid of foundations, we're getting a new alphabet strip. So I think when our functional phonics curriculum materials come and we change the alphabet, then I'll do that too, because then this whole front will be basically done. I do have to find the curtain panel that goes here that blocks off the games, but otherwise this front would be done then, which leaves this mess. And that's what we're gonna do. Tackle the mess. I did bring my actual camera today, so I am gonna set that up, and I will fast forward it like 16 times speed so you can watch me move my junk piles around. First step, I'm just moving all my empty bins to this other table.
Wasn't I meant to lie in your arms here?
So I've decided these are the unique learning system folder pouches that I use, and I had it in 3 because ULS is a 3-year cycle, but it'll just look better if it's 4. And I only have 2 of the purples, which is annoying to me, but whatever. I'm gonna get 3 more of the clear, so the unique learning system can be in the clear bin. And then I can bring my Silhouette Cameo and do the cute label on it, which is like the vinyl like that. Then it'll stay like that forever. And the rest of this stuff is like, it's organized, but there's also just like random things everywhere. And I'm done with the random things everywhere. Like, I want everything to have a home, and I want this back area to always just be cleared off. So that's the plan. I just don't know how to accomplish it yet. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. If it's a unique learning system thing, it'll be in this row. So the next bin will be there. So then it'll be clear bins, the labels will be there. These binders, they're not necessarily gonna stay this the entire year. I don't like how the lesson 13 make the sentence true, if you're familiar with the unique learning system. The digital version, when you move it around, it turns green or red depending on the words. You pretty much have to use it with a Velcro or a paper copy. But because I cut them in the half portion, the lesson and the unit on the bottom is no longer there. And so now I'm trying to transition to that. Everything that's lesson 21 goes in this pouch, so it's easier for me to put it up and everything is all together. I don't know what unit is what until I come across those stories for that month. And this will be the first year that the curriculum is repeating, and I don't have to print everything. I just have to find the stuff that I've already printed and put up there. But there's definitely things that I do have to remake, like the match game because they gave it away, or like the measurement, or like little small things have changed. But for the vast majority of the stuff, I have the curriculum. It's a matter of finding it. So some of these binders, this sort, it's basically a Venn diagram. Like, this goes with Unit 7, which should be in the Unit 7 pouch. So that's something I'm going to be working on as well. Not necessarily during the summer, but my parents can work on that too, or I can just do it as that unit comes. But this will be my unique learning system little column, so that if I need to change the bulletin board, it's all right here. But I also should clarify, like, this is the word wall words right there for the word wall. And these are all the vocabulary words for news to you that I might want to use, like when cooking or doing a craft, so that stays right there. But otherwise, everything is right there, which is great. So that's good. This middle section is the problem. I did this part last year because this is tucked in. It's a little harder to open it and show you, but like if it's a reading mastery green, it's all in that bin. If it's reading mastery purple, it's all in that bin. And then I tried putting the explode the code work that kind of correlated with the same skill set next to it. So like this is fine, and then these two are fine. This is overflow of orange, because orange is I think the most common place that I start with students when they first qualify for services. So I think I have 2 sets of the teacher manuals and the student books for orange, because a lot of kids end up in that level at the same time. This is the problem area. It's a lot of just like games and pieces and junk. I'm just not very good at putting it all back when I'm done with using it, and part of that's because I have so many groups and so many students that like one's working on rhyming and I just throw it up here, and then I grab digraphs and it goes up there, or it's left everywhere. I have to be better at putting things back in its home. And then there's like random things that don't have labels, so I do that too eventually. This pile, what to do with it. I have come to a conclusion on how to fix some of this. This book has magnetic letters in it. It's just CVC sentences, and it would go really well with Reading Mastery Red. These are just very basic centers. I didn't make them, somebody else did. You take the cards and you write the answers. Instead of just sitting in this manila pouch lost in a bin, it'd be much better if I had it in a sleeve protector and it was just in the bin that it would go with. That way, like, if I only have one kid that day, or one kid still working on their worksheet, another can just randomly be working on something like this. So that's a good plan. And that'll help me get room for the social skills bin to fit over here too, because that had just been sitting in the floor in the closet over here. If you've been watching my classroom vlogs for a while, you know that it used to be that it was like uniform straight across, always 3 cubes high, and then somewhere last year we moved a table over here and then it stuck out too far, so we flipped it back up. Well, I'm gonna flip it back down. I won't video that because I have to take everything out, and then my janitor has to help me flip it back, so he's not gonna be on video. So before. Okay, and here's our after. Do I wish it was a 9 and not a 12? Yes, but oh well. It is what it is. Let's put the stuff back now. I love how it's just perfect across like that. So definitely it'll look a lot better when I've organized the new learning systems stuff, and that'll still come this summer. I want to move this map symbols and the physical geography, which is all just Velcro materials, over with unique learning systems stuff, because there is a specific unit that shows up every single year that talks about landforms and that sort of thing. So I'd like it to be with that, but I don't know what unit it is until it comes up this year. And then this is all social skills stuff. And these are for vowel teams, but these are all that are social skills books, and I'd like them to go over here too. And over here in the books, I have social emotional books over here as well, and I'd like to move them over there too and have the activities that go with them clipped on it, because that's what I like to do. But I think for now, this is where we're gonna end today. Just have to go to Walmart and get a couple things, wait for my Amazon clips to come, and then eventually we'll have more curriculum here, because as I said, functional phonics will be coming, replacing foundations, but not really, because it'll still stay as an intervention, so I'll have all those materials to sort through. And then I want to put up my unique learning system board for you, so that'll be a video. I'll do a video on all those school supplies that the school buys for us, and then I'm hoping for the first time ever to do an actual classroom tour before the first day of school, because going into year 9, like, I feel like I finally have my life together in here, which is very exciting. By year 9, you probably, hopefully, should have your life together. This will go home. And again, that's the nice thing about buying stuff with your own money. I know a lot of people are like, the school should buy you that stuff. But when you're tired of it, you can just take it home and use it for something else. It doesn't have to sit at school. If you watch this far, you're gonna notice that this shirt's gonna show up again, because I'm doing my top 10 favorite organizational materials for the classroom right after this. So I'm gonna end the vlog here, and I'll see you in my next video.